Hey guys, I am Dad Hippie, and today this video is going to completely contain a random ass idea that I just happened to have one day. Well, because I know me and Roy we're gonna be doing, well, me and Gingerbeard we're gonna be doing like this video creation thing because we want to get into gaming. Well, I was wondering because I've been watching so many animes lately. What would happen if like me and Rory were to make an anime? Well, uh, he will not be seeing this video until you guys do. So I'm gonna hopefully drop this question on him during this video. And Beard, if you're watching this, comment, motherfucker, because this is gonna happen. It will happen. We will eventually start making this, and it will happen. I mean, I've got an idea and something, some remnant of an idea here. I haven't named it yet, but man, I want to make it now. I want to, and like eventually, this entire pad's gonna be filled with a bunch of stuff pertaining to said thing. Well, first thing I have to state, it would definitely be for a more mature audience because there would be blood, death, mention of drugs, more than likely drug usage, mention of sexual content, more than likely some sexual content. That's just the kind of stuff that we see every day. So it's the kind of stuff that we, as gamers, we are playing M-rated games. As the shit we see, it's the stuff we're going to put into everything we do. I mean, hell, the games we've written up and started thinking about, they're going to have a lot of that shit in there too. I mean, it's going to have a lot of violence, cussing, language, everything. I have a question, obviously. If I were in this said anime, in any anime actually, would you see me as a hero, a villain, or an anti-hero? And for those of you that don't know what an anti-hero is, they're those guys that walk the line between the two. They typically tend to be more of a good guy, but they're not afraid to actually kill people to keep peace. Whereas typically your heroes don't like to kill people. They got no problem killing monsters, but when it comes to another person, they're a little hesitant to kill them. Whereas an anti-hero will kill a monster, will kill just about anyone. It's like, oh, you're a queen, but you're evil. Stab. That's an anti-hero. They don't care. And the only thing they care about is they will never endanger innocence. That's about it. The moment you start endangering innocence, that's what throws you onto the villain status. Yeah, typically because once you start killing innocents, no one cares about your reasoning anymore at all. That's why people don't like terrorists. We're doing it to send a message. You killed 50 innocent people. Fuck your message. But yeah, as obviously what has to happen is we'd have to have like epic looking weapons. Like I'm talking like the art style of like Soul Eater with those awesome looking weapons and shit that some guys had. Um, I'd want like maybe not entirely Soul Eater, maybe mix it in with some Suicon no Quasar weapons styles and stuff like that. Um, I don't really want to say Bleach because I feel like that's kind of beating that horse has been beaten to death repeatedly. I mean, and Bleach isn't a bad anime. It's just it's pretty repetitive throughout the entire thing. It's like, oh, there's a bad guy. Oh, there's a bad guy. He's still alive. This bad guy's here. They're all trying to do pretty much the exact same thing, and Ichigo beats them all pretty much the exact same way through sheer willpower. That's how it's always happened. I mean, and I like Bleach. That's one of the first animes I ever started watching was Bleach. But then again, you'd also have to have like these cool abilities that everyone has, like I'm gonna say like yeah, like Soul Eater again. Like you've got Death the Kid had the Death Cannon, and Black Star had the Shadow Star, Speed Star, and all that stuff. And Maka had Witch Hunter, Demon Hunter, Demon God Hunter. Yeah. Well, I watched the Japanese versions, so that's what they're called. I mean, in the English version, I think it's Witch Hunter, Genie Hunter, and Kishin Hunter. I think I don't know. I have not watched the English version in ever. I think I watched like episode one in English and was like, I can't do it. The voices are different. I can't do it. Uh, but then again, I'd want to have like I'd want more along the lines of the art style of like Full Metal Alchemist because it's kind of, it's very vivid and like you can clearly see they put a lot of love in designing those backgrounds and everything like that. But also their character designs were fantastic, and you could really see the shine on the metal of the automail and Al's armor and stuff like that. It was freaking incredible. That art style was hands down probably one of my favorite art styles, because while it had the gothic feel with all the weapons and stuff that Ed made, but the background showed none of that. It showed like this perfect utopian European countryside, and it was beautiful. It was gorgeous, and then it was amazing. I loved it. It's probably one of my favorite animes. Not my absolute favorite, but one of. And then of course you'd have to have awesome spells, like awesome magic. But I'm not talking like Skyrim spells where you hold it and shoot. I'm talking more along the lines of like maybe like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where you can do anything you want with that one spell, but that's all you have. Like if you can control fire, great. You can do anything you want with fire. You can even make lightning because it's part of fire. It's like manipulating the stuff, but that's about all you can do. But you can do anything you want with it. Um, it's locked, Brendan. Yeah, so that's what that would be. There's a bit of a Brendan's here now. He just got in. How'd classes go, man? Oh, you're leaving again?
Yep.
All right.
Avoid the button.
Got it. So yeah, you'd have like Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of magic where you can like do anything you want with it, and that'd be like. And then I was thinking like for like themes, for like the opening and closing themes, but also for like songs in the actual anime. Maybe we could talk to like Epica and Apocalyptica, because they're technically hard rock bands, but they have like orchestral instruments thrown into it too, and it sounds gorgeous. If any of you have never listened to Epica or Apocalyptica, you're on YouTube right now. Look them up. They're fantastic. They're amazing. Anything they've done is just gorgeous. It's great, beautiful sounding music, and it also has that hard rock for any of you hard rock fans out there, like pretty much all of you are that watch me. And my rough idea that I had for this is a ruler of any. I'm gonna make up a country, and the ruler is forcing his country to fight a civil war simply for his entertainment. He had stopped all food supply, forcing his citizens to turn on each other like animals would when they start running out of food. But he is unaware that he turned one young boy into a monster. Pretty much because when you're young and you have to start fighting for your own survival, you get really good at it. And then that gets scary as you get older. And this ruler isn't doing this war for like a year. No, he did it for 12 years. The guy I had, the main character I'm going to make, the first episode is going to show him when he's 10 killing his first man. That's how it's going to open up. He's 10 years old and he has to kill a man for some bread to give to his younger brother. And then as he goes back to his younger brother, who's hiding in a cellar where they're hiding, he's going to come in and find his younger brother dead. Boom! And then you're going to have a 12 years flash forward, and he's going to be narrating the Civil War is not stopped. The food supply is still cut out. Humans are turning on humans still. And it's not going to be only humans in this nation. There's going to be a bunch of people, like a bunch of things, these weird creatures, because I grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I'll be damned if I'm not going to have some other races in there aside from humans. Damn it. I mean, yes, there's going to be humans of all shapes, sizes, and color, but there's also going to be elves, orcs, all this shit. But so it's going to flash forward 12 years to where he's 22. He's completely fed up with this war, and he is planning on taking it straight to the king. He's planning on taking the war straight to the king. Problem is, the king is in the biggest city. This city was completely untouched by the war. It has a massive 70-foot wall made with magical stone, so it repels all magical and steel attacks. So literally, you can't siege this place. You have to sneak in. But they have 24-hour watch on these walls. So it's like supposed to be impossible to get in. Well, this city is about roughly the size of the state of Missouri, is what I'm saying, because this guy's country is massive. And so the city is roughly the size of the state of Missouri. Um, so what happens is the first episode, he's going to round up a group of bandits. Really, they're just people that have taken to ignoring the law in order to survive, which is pretty much what this entire Civil War is about. Everyone, like even the old guards of some of the towns, have given up trying to keep the law and have started killing people and raiding things because it's a 12-year long war will do that to you. It will make any sort of morals you used to have just fly out the window. And to make his war more interesting, um, after the sixth year, the king released magical essence into the rest of the population of his country, the surviving population, because over the course of 6 years, half his population was killed. So what he did to make it more interesting was he released magical essence to try and prolong the war. It worked. After that 6 years, there's only been 200 casualties. That's still quite a large number, but it's not as significant as his half, as 6 years halving his population of this country. Um, I haven't thought of the deeper reasoning behind why he would do this yet, but I guarantee there's going to be one because that's just what I do. I always have layered reasonings for everything. If you've read any of my stories, you'll know I've always layered reasonings in the bad guy. The bad guys are like onions. They have reason upon reason upon reason upon reason upon reason of why they're doing bad things. Some of them are lies, most of them are truths. But the thing is, um, everybody got a single element. They can only control one element. And the two rarest elements are light and darkness. So rare, in fact, that only two people got, like, only one person got dark and only one person got light. That's it. The person that got dark is none other than the monster boy kid guy. And he's not going to be happy that his brother was killed on the first day of the war. The first day the Civil War broke out. Yeah. And he had stopped food supplies like a few months before the war even started. But the first day it got bad is the day this guy's brother died. His brother was 3 years younger than him. He was 12 at the start of the war. When the war started, he was 12. His brother was 9. I mean, that will damage you when your younger brother gets hurt. When your younger brother is even looked at wrong. Trust me. When your other younger brother even gets like a snide comment, it makes you want to kill that person. Like you really do. You want to grab the person around the neck and just break it so much. And I know it's not just me because my friends that aren't crazy want to kill people over their freaking siblings. They can't even go, well, I'm crazy. It's like, no, no, you're not. I'm crazy, motherfucker. I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one. But yeah, this is my idea for the anime. As soon as this goes up, Gingerbeard will see it. Gingerbeard, you better make a comment on this because, brother, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're making this. This is gonna happen. I gotta think of a name, but we're making it. It's gonna happen. It will freaking happen. You can't tell me it's not going to because it's going to. I am going to do this with or without you, brother. With or without you. That sounds like a song. Is that a song? I don't know if that's a song or not. Sounds like one. I don't know. I don't listen to pop music. Rory, is that a song? I know you don't listen to pop music, but I know Shorty does. So ask her. Ask Smalls if it's a song or not. I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, guys, I know this was just a simple short video. Well, shorter than most of my videos, but compared to some other videos that I've seen, this is actually kind of a long video. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and putting up with my rants and rambling on. But I'm gonna log off here. If any of you think this is a good idea, tell me in the comment section below. If you want me to include any ideas that you have, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I will read them. I will respond if I have time, maybe. Oh yeah, I haven't done this in a while, but please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, go ahead and check out my channel. And if you like it, subscribe, man. I mean, it helped me help you so you can see when all my new videos come up. Just go ahead and subscribe. You'll get little pop-ups and shit every time something comes up. It happens. I mean, trust me, especially if you've got a Google account, like a Gmail account, it pops up, man. It pops up. It gets in your face every single day when you open up your computer and just like bloom. But anyways, before I keep rambling on, I'm gonna sign off. See you guys in my next video, whenever the hell that is.